How many of you guys been waiting for the Breds to drop? Again, the high tops, but you just can't afford it. These are the way to go right here. You couldn't afford the Breds, go with these. Stay tuned, hit that like and subscribe button. We about to get into it.
Perfect.
On today's episode, we're gonna be looking at the Jordan 1 Mid Bred. Oh yeah, I've been waiting for a long time for this one to drop. Man, Jordan 1's got a certain smell to him. I don't know what it is, man, but yeah, that's that new shoe smell. These bad boys right here dropped December 11th, 2020. It's basically a homage to the retro high Jordan Bred. So this is the mid version, and we all know how people feel about the mids, man. There was a long time from about 2001 to about like 2009 where all we got was mids. We didn't get no high tops. This is all we had. All we had was the mids. High school days, like for me, high school was from 2000 to 2004. So these were what was in the whole time I was in high school, man. I did not see a high the whole time. And so these were steady dropping back in the day. Back in high school, people were popping these because the Jordan 1s were not in play back then. So this is all we had in high school times. I never got my hands on them because I really wasn't into mids at the time. So let's take a look at the box. We have a size 10 in your Jordan brand all black box. Nothing super special. Nothing, you know, it ain't no crazy PE release or anything like that. It ain't the Bayou Boys. So we have size 10 and the colorway is black, gym red, and white. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that's the colorway? Retails for $150 Canadian. What? Dude, $150 Canadian, that's amazing. $150 Canadian, are you kidding me? When was the last time you were able to cop something that looked like this for $150 Canadian, man? That is amazing. When you're talking about pricing, dude, come on, cop you some of these. This is the Breds on a budget. This is a Bred on a budget. Yeah, you open it up and you got a 23 paper. All it says is 23 on it a bunch of times. It ain't nothing crazy, really, to tell you the truth. So I got these the day that they dropped. You know, I won't be hitting on them Nike sneakers app. I won't be hitting on the Foot Lockers app, man, because them bots got them. So I had to go in personally for these. But I mean, it was a good decision because I went in and that mall was empty, boys. They have full sizing and all of that. So I was really happy to get these for dead stock. Yeah, man. Nothing beats footwork. I mean, sometimes when the app fails, you gotta put in that leg work, man. So it is what it is. Anyways, man, let's take a look at the upper. Red and black. Blocking, color blocking. Build quality, definitely there. Now, the mids are better quality than the lows, but not better quality than the highs, in my opinion. As far as leather quality, at least. This type of leather is a bit stiff, not super plush, not super tumbled. It's just a decent quality leather. Now, as you can see here on the upper, we have our red Nike swoosh. We have a black mid panel as well as a black toe box outer and a completely red toe box as well. Nike Air branding on the side. Now, this is very similar to the Jordan 1 Bred high top. The only difference, as you can see here, is this red eyelet panel. That's a feature that's not the same. That's the only difference that I can see, other than the back panel of how high it's a high top. It's a high top versus a mid top. So obviously the high top's gonna be higher. Back in the day, they used to have the Jordan brand symbol on the back, but these come bare, which actually like makes the shoe look a little bit better, in my opinion, having that branding on the back of the shoe. And if you have pants on, you can barely tell that these aren't Breds. So here I have a comparison of the two side by side, and I'm not going to do a video on it right now, but I will have a comparison video to show you the difference between the mid and the high top. And yeah, man, the differences are pretty subtle, to tell you the truth, other than build quality and the way that the leather is actually handled. As you can see, it's basically a red and black shoe, man. There's not much to it. Tech, you have your cup sole, and it has an EVA wedge in the heel. It's basically Air, man. Jordan brand and Nike has been using Air since like the 80s, so nothing has changed there. So what you've come to expect and love from your Jordan 1s and mids, you are not going to be disappointed with the shoe, especially since the Breds be costing like $1,200. So I mean, you can't really go wrong. You have a white midsole as well as a all red outsole with that beautiful cup traction. Oh man, it's so dope. This is actually one of the best tractions you can get. I've actually tried playing in these, walking around. Super dope grip on and off court. Won't be disappointed at all. Comes with black laces, as you can see. Now I actually have another pair that I'll show you where I threw some red laces on from one of my other shoes. Pretty dope. On the tongue of the shoe, you got your Jordan branding. Now that's where one of the differences from the high top versions come in. The high tops have a nylon tongue and these ones have a Jordan branding on the tongue instead of your Nike Air. So that's one difference from the high top, as well as the eyelets. Sizing, I'd go true to size. These are leather shoes, man. They're gonna break in no matter what you do as long as you wear them out. So go true to size. I mean, man, if you guys are waiting for the Breds to drop and you can't figure out how to get them, you don't want to pay full price from joints, I would highly suggest going with these. Why? Because they retail for like half the price. You know what I mean? These things go for like 160 bucks. I got it for dead stock at footlocker.com. This is a size 10. They go with everything. Everybody who wears ones knows that these are one of the best overall everyday beat it around, clunker, beat it up, make it look nice. Because not many shoes, to be honest, man, you can say that the more you wear it is the better it looks. But this is one of those shoes, man, you cannot go wrong with a Jordan 1. Now I know it's a mid and some people don't like the mids, they rather the high tops, but hey man, it is what it is. This is where it all started, the Jordan 1, man. These things came out in like 85, 86, been around since I've been born. So I mean, you can't hate. These go with everything. Styling, shoot, you could wear it with black jeans, you could wear it with khakis, you could wear it with regular denim. Sky's the limit with these bad boys. I was mentioning before, the tech inside this is basically what Nike's been using forever, man. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any tech in it, but there is an air sole in there. There is an encapsulated air unit. It's just hidden in that AVA wedge and that rubber cup sole. Now this technology has been used in like the Air Force Ones and the Dunks and similar stuff like that, so nothing really too special. But I mean, for you guys who think that there's no tech in this bad boy, oh, there's tech. There's a whole lot of tech. It's just it's been done better in the recent years. These shoes actually come fully laced, unlike the Jordan high tops. The high tops actually don't come laced. I don't know if you guys watched The Last Shot or not, but if you notice, Jordan liked to lace up a fresh pair of J's before every game. Because these ain't the high tops, maybe that's why they didn't do it with these. But as you can see here, I threw on a red pair just to show you guys what it could look like. You know what I mean? I like to change the laces on my shoes. Really helps them pop a lot of times, man. But this is what it might look like if you throw some red laces on a joint. Not bad, if I may say so myself. You know what I mean? You can run between black laces, red laces, whatever you guys have in mind, man. The Jordan 1s are one of the illest shoes to change up, customize. You know what I mean? A lot of people are going to be buying these or the all black mids that dropped earlier this year just for customization, man. A lot of people just buy them to throw their own designs on it. And I mean, hey, if you're going to go and customize a shoe, it might as well be the one, because these things are highly sought after. Everybody got a pair on top of that, so get you some laces on them, helps them joints pop. I mean, look how bad those look. These are bad looking. You know what I mean? You can't hate on a pair of Jordan 1 mids with some red laces on it. So I mean, that's a basic rundown of the shoe. You got the red toe box. I mean, the Jordan branding on the inside of the insole. Another thing people are doing is they're customizing these bad boys to look like the Bred. So basically, you see this red eyelet panel here? They're basically taking acetone, rubbing that out, you know what I mean? And then they're putting black paint on that and it looks exactly like Bred. So that's one thing you guys can do. You know what I'm saying? You can make Breds out of this pretty much. So let me know what you guys thought of the Air Jordan 1 mid band. Did you guys cop? Did you guys miss out on it? Did you guys pass because there's other holiday drops coming like them Pro Grinches? Let me know what you guys thought in the comments section, man. If you guys like this shoe, would you rather the high tops? Because you know, some people don't like the high tops. They be rubbing their ankles raw, man, rubbing up on their foot. So I mean, these joints, you can't hate on these, boy. I mean, whoo, the color blocking on that. I mean, if you missed out on the Bred release 2017 or 18 or whenever they dropped last, these is the way to go, 100%. Especially if you're on a budget, homie. Don't miss out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Peace.